Following on from the previous two videos, we got to this stage here. We got to this stage here, and then in the future, you will be told that you can switch these two over. So, for example, see this pairs up with this thing here. You can put that on the inside, so it's like this, and then the DX will be on the outside, and this thing here will be on the outside. So these two are exactly the same, and to understand why they're exactly the same, you need to look at this. You need to look at this. So hang on. So currently this thing here is represented by this. Because we are going to switch these two around, I'm going to switch these two around, and then I'm going to switch these two around. So let me get rid of this thing here. So let me get rid of this thing here, and then switch the two around. So now it's like this. So now it's dy and then dx. So this matches up with this, and this dx here matches up with this thing here. Okay, so for you to understand why these two are exactly the same, you need to look at this thing here and see what's really going on. So let's look at this thing. Hang on. Let's look at this thing here. So now we are keeping x the same. So when I equals 1, we are really looking at remember, this is x1, x2, and this location here is y1, y2, y2. This location here is y3, and so on. So when I equals 1, so which is referring to the x, everything in here I will be 1, meaning you're looking at this line here. You're really looking at this line here. So now this thing gets incremented all the way up to the number 7 here. Okay, so when j is 1, it would be here. When j is 2, it would be here. When j is 3, it would be here, and so on up to 7. So now y gets incremented by 1. So now y equals 2. X equals 2. So now you're looking at this line here. So x2 would be along this line here. So thereafter, j will get incremented by 1 each time. So j1 would be here, j2 would be here, and so on. So really, it's just moving along in this direction. So what you must remember, what's important in the future is that this you're talking about y here. So you're moving parallel to the y-axis. Just bear that in mind. It will make calculations easier to work with in the future. So if you're traveling, if y is here, you're traveling along parallel to the y-axis. It's not important for the time being, but it will help you in the future. Well, anyway, as it turns out, if you follow the whole process, it turns out that these two are exactly the same. Okay.